And we didn't think that he would get the chance to make that break, because O'Sullivan had the first chance. And who would ever have thought that O'Sullivan would miss that?
Yeah, that was a sitter, but there was a lovely little shot that Ali played in that break. I've just put the other white up. He was trying to get the white where I've got the little white, and he would have screwed back for the two reds and took those, and then that would have developed the other one. Because he finished where he did, he played a delicate little cannon that I put up at the time, and he just had to get the middle red, and he hit it absolutely perfect. And that was the key to the frame.
So a mistake from Ronnie O'Sullivan there, and again, as we were saying before this frame started, both men are jaded. Would you put that mistake down to tiredness, John? There,
yeah, I think it's just concentration levels from Ronnie just on the wane a little bit at the moment as well. It's a tough whole 17 days here. It doesn't matter whether you've been winning easily or whatever, or coming through. It's hard to win this tournament. That's why it's the World Championships, and he's looking a little bit under the weather, sort of thing, concentration wise, and you can miss anything when you're like that.
The nervous tension that's out there on a daily basis takes its toll. Not just concentration levels. I think I may have mentioned it at some stage. When I've gone the distance in the World Championship, from what I remember, I lost half a stone in weight.
Goodness. Throughout
the tournament, and that's possibly you're not eating as well towards the end because you haven't got the time. Yeah. But you are actually really sort of burning it off in many ways.
Nervous tension.
So yeah, I mean, like Ronnie's fit. He's an athlete. You know, he runs very fast half marathons, things like that. So there's not a lot of meat on him. And if he's not eating as well, perhaps his body's struggling a little bit. But even so, it's still a marvellous performance.
You talk about being able to remember. I mean, how much of your finals that you've played in do you actually recall? Not much.
No, you only to see the scores in Mastermind to know that. But generally, it becomes like it's day after day after day. You know, you go through the motions of playing session after session, and you get yourself up for it every time. You go to the well quite often, and you can keep going to the well. And if you're in front, it makes it easier.
The funny thing is, I remember more after it finished. I remember going away, you know, afterwards on a holiday and just staying at the ceiling for 3 weeks on holiday, saying I've won the World Championships and not been able to come down from the adrenaline rush.
Goodness. Well, there's going to be a lot of thinking done in the days to come, but this is the last one of this afternoon's session, and thereafter it will be tea break time, no matter what they eat.
Well, we must all commend Carter for the way that he's kept going against insurmountable odds in the last few frames of this session.
There you can see Hawkeye shows you there's nowhere back down the table. He hasn't took many risks, Ronnie. I'm just wondering if he's going to have a go here, because there's no easy safety shot on. That is some pot, and that is some positional shot. He's been playing the percentages, Clive, but he was in quite a bit of trouble there. There was no safety shot available, and look at the shot he pulled out.
Last frame, missed the easiest of pinks. Start of this, not in a great long red, but failed with the slightly tricky cut back on the black.
Well, he'd like to have a go at that one again. I was surprised he did play it playing ball. It looked a natural angle to come back into the reds. He needed a little bit of stun on that.
Just coming up to 6 hours play for the match, for 23 completed frames.
And a little trick shot
Black.
off the side cushion.
Ali Carter
A
1.
little smile from Ali. He felt it was worth the risk, but the black wasn't right over the pocket. And he got the double kiss. Bit unlucky, really.
One.
O'Sullivan will want to win this frame. It would leave him needing only 2 of the evening's scheduled 11 to become world champion for the 3rd time.
Seven. Eight.
Well, there's little Ron. Not interested in the snooker much.
15.
But little Ron and Lily have given a welcome new dimension to this
60.
great snooker player's life. He does love his home life.
Tricky with red along the cushion here to keep the break going.
23.
Oh, he's overdone it. That's another
Ronnie
lapse
O'Sullivan,
in concentration
23.
from Ronnie there.
O'Sullivan's missed 2 of those in this session, and in the whole of the championship I can't remember him missing even 1 played at that pace.
Yeah, he's just got to start focusing a bit more now. He's just lost a little bit of concentration.